Hey guys, and welcome back to another Unfiltered Gamer Kickstarter card game review. Today's game we have up on the table is a game called Cheer Up by Cheer Up Games. It is for 4 to 8 players, but you could probably play with more. It takes about 5 minutes to learn, and it's for ages, well, depending on what cards you have, it could be for ages like 8 and up, or it could be for ages 17 or 18 and up. Cheer Up is a pretty simple game. It first starts off with a question, in which case players will then choose cards from these specific decks that have A, B, and C located on them. Then, the players will have to initiate a rule, or the rule maker will initiate a rule, and the players will follow that rule. Afterwards, the players will then say their answers in whatever way that rule asks them to, and after that, the person who made the rule, or the judge, will choose which player did the best job of answering the question and hand them the question card, and play will proceed clockwise. So that's basically the idea of Cheer Up, but I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what the game looks like. So in Cheer Up, you have question cards, rule cards, and then you've got your A, B, and C category cards. Now, as you can see, there's 2 separate rows here because we have the regular cards and the not safe for grandma cards. Each question is going to have a question on them, and every rule is going to have a rule on them. Then players are going to follow a very simple set of tasks. First, the question is placed out, A and B. Players will then draw cards from the A and B sections, each of them, and then afterwards a rule is drawn, and the question is read. What did you bring home from last vacation? And the bonus is each player may add the following phrase somewhere in their answer, as if it were an extra answer card, if you know what I mean. So we'll take this one for instance. A stupid politician is what I brought home from vacation last time. And then you would say, with the rule added, I brought home a stupid politician, if you know what I mean. Let me go ahead and demonstrate an example of play with my other alter egos. Alright guys, welcome to Cheer Up. Well, the first question is pretty simple, A and B. You guys go ahead and select A and then select B. Alright, now I'm going to ask you guys a question, follow with a rule. The question is, what tastes best? And the rule is, for the rest of the round, every player must sing the answers to the best of their ability. Alright, go ahead. You know what tastes best? A friendly lobster. You know what tastes best? It's a naked hipster. Are you sure that's in the regular deck? I think I'll go with the lobster. So as you see, this game has tons and tons of cards. A bunch of questions, and a bunch of rules, as well as a bunch of 3 different category cards. Over 300 cards in total. Let me go ahead and give you an example of a couple of these cards. What do you not want to see the waiter doing at a fancy restaurant? What do you always see in your dreams? What would hurt you most if you came out? What would hurt you most if it came out of your butt? What were you doing when you met your best friend? As well as a bunch of rules in the game too. Let's go ahead and check some of these ones out. The underlined word on the question card is switched to its opposite. So for worst to be best. The dealer must choose 2 players. They must swap answers with each other and cannot look at them until it's their turn to answer. Or the dealer must choose one of the following accents or impersonations, and all players must imitate it when saying their answer. So a mobster, an old west guy, or a pirate, and there's quite a few of these guys. As well as the regular cards. These ones here, not the ones not safe for grandma. But let me show you some of the regular cards. You got annoying and every and sweaty and sick, pregnant and famous, hamster, Boy Scout, monster, giraffe, priest, babysitter. Over here, getting away with it, streaking. Posing for a portrait, and you add words in between them. So a pregnant babysitter who likes to streak or loves streaking, so you can kind of make up your own thing there. And there's tons of these things, and so the variety is endless. Also, let me go ahead and talk a little bit about the not safe for grandma cards, but let me bring in a spokesperson for these cards. Alright, so let me go ahead and bring out my guest with me today, and she'll go ahead and play a game with us for the not safe for grandma. Yeah. Alright, Grandma, you ready to play Cheer Up, the Not Safe for Grandma edition?
Yay!
Alright, so CC, that's what you need to grab first. CC. 2 C's. Let me grab a rule, too.
This is written big.
Alright, the underlined word on the question card's opposite, so... What do you want to see the waiter doing at a fancy restaurant, Grandma? Would you like to read the cards?
You set those up.
No, I didn't.
I can't say this.
Why?
Because it's naughty.
How naughty is it?
It's very naughty.
All right, let's try a different one.
No
All right,
more.
A different one. A different one. We'll do a
All
different
right,
one.
we'll try a different one.
All right. A, B, C. Let me go ahead and grab another rule.
Okay.
All right. The dealer must choose 2 players and must swap answers. Okay, we can't do that one with just us 2. All right. The dealer must choose one of the following accents or impressions all players must intimidate. All right. You have to act like a pirate. All right. You just say this. Like a pirate.
I, matey.
Yeah.
Okay.
A, B, and C. So grab A, B, and C from the not safe for grandma.
Okay,
deck.
I'm not so sure about these games, but we'll try your cards. I mean, okay.
All right. Flip them over.
Okay.
All right. What do you always see in your dreams?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no!
No.
I'll say 2 of the cards. Oh, I don't even want to say that.
All right. Oh well, we tried.
Terrible.
Alright guys, that's basically how you play the game Cheer Up by Cheer Up Games. So if you like this game, go ahead and check out the description below. It'll show you the Kickstarter and where you get the game, and go ahead and back it. We'll go ahead and talk about my review now. So Cheer Up is a fun game that is basically just kind of an interactive social discussion. Now you're going to get your cards, and you're going to get the rule cards basically, and they're going to have something on them that says to change the way of the flow of the game. And that is the aspect of the game that you have control over as to how you want to make the game more interactive with yourself. And basically the question person choose you over somebody else. So you can have a better singing voice or a better way of putting the cards across that you get to the rule giver. And in which case you can get chosen, just like any other game in this kind of category. So it's a very fun, interactive game just like that. Now, the not safe for grandma cards really are not safe for grandma, or specifically anybody who is squeamish to some more naughty cards, especially because they can get pretty raunchy. And if you like that kind of thing, then that's for you. Then I'd suggest you go ahead and pick that up. And if you don't, the other cards, like I have shown you before, are not so bad. But you can make them still kind of fun, a little risque, and a little enjoyable, a lot enjoyable actually. So I suggest checking the game out. The quality of the cards is there. The style of the game is different than among a lot of other card games in this category. And I also think the replayability is always going to be there consistently, because you're always going to have different rules with different questions, and there's hundreds and hundreds of cards that can change the way the game is played. So, if you like this review and you're interested in checking out Cheer Up by Cheer Up Games, I definitely suggest you do so. Alright guys, thanks for watching another Unfiltered Gamer Kickstarter card game review. If you like this review and you'd like to see more, go ahead and check out the rest of our videos here on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and comment. As well as going to our website, unfilteredgamer.com, where you see lots of blog posts, giveaways, and other Kickstarter lists to see all the different Kickstarter games that are currently out there. As well as checking out our affiliates, everythingboardgames.com and thegiveawaygeek.com. Alright guys, that's it for this one, and I look forward to seeing you next time.